Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to our Rogue Trader playthrough where we've just had some fun fighting a rather nasty Chaos Space Marine. That's the word I was after, yeah. And we're just about to leave the planet. So I suspect things are about to happen, so let's see straight away. Yeah. I kind of know because I already did it. Was a good place to stop because we're going to be like 30 minutes doing cutscenes. Yeah. I don't think it's quite that long. I am exaggerating, guys. Maybe. Okay, so we're back on the ship. Ah, Voxmaster. Thanks be to the Emperor you are alive, your ladyship. We are almost gratified by your return. The crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you may have. Why did you not send a shuttle? I do apologize, your ladyship, but we were unable to receive your request for evacuation. The Voxlink was overrun with vile interference, screams, blasphemous hymns, and other equally sinister noises. Any who listened to the interference for a protracted period lost their sanity. Several dozen operators went mad monitoring the Voxcaster. Okay. Do we have any hope of retaking the planet? I fear that Ricard Minaris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave this system as soon as possible. However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy, and who are worthy of rescue. Besides the small number of our own shuttles, we also have shuttles salvaged from a spaceport. We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving the people of a dying world through the power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint and her followers up into the sky, away from corruption and death. We must do as she did, direct all our efforts to saving those people who, at this moment, look to the heavens for hope and salvation. The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the holy relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, the electro-priests who guard and tend to it. Abelard, every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we put ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of Ricard Minoris, and the Von Valentius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish. And so lamentable though it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation. The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was a final nudge towards death. The finale of the cult of the Final Dawn's plans. Once I witnessed a similar event. A world had come to the servants of the arch-enemy, and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are willingly giving over their souls to chaos, a sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world. Our only hope of stopping this process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct a targeted bombing of the Electro-Priest's monastery. If we blow up the reactor, the thermonuclear reaction will follow. The world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we save millions of souls from a fate far worse than death, and we will save Ricard Minoris from becoming an outpost of the arch-enemy. Voxmaster, something lurking in the depths of your consciousness that bristles at the passing thought of saving people. A spike of horror you feel takes your breath away. It is as if you are planning to steal prey from a mighty predator. The planet is already warped in a thread stretching out from the warp. It deserves to have a new master. Nuke it. It's too late. It's already got the warp tendril around it. It's too late. Optimal course for an orbital strike. Yes, Lord Captain. I will immediately inform the navigation and artillery decks of our impending manoeuvre. It's horrible, but I think it's the best option. I'd rescue a few hundred people. I might save the reactor, but it's a reactor at the end of the day. Whereas scuttering, you know, making the people not get dragged into the warp, even if they die, it's better, technically, I guess. For right choice, Lord Captain. May the sacred exterminators cleanse this veil of corruption. The prayers of the tech priests surrounding the cogitator almost drown out the sounds bustling from the bridge. Pascal is poring over the data slate in his hands. Please take your place at the cogitator, Lord Captain. What are we doing? I studied the data and discovered a machine node that was damaged as a result of the heretic sabotage. The functioning of the warp sextant was tampered with, and the ship's spirit aggrieved by this violation of the operation ritual is now rejecting its calculations. I sought a way to rectify the error and have concluded that your participation is necessary. Our cogitator systems on this temple of the Omnissiah are subordinated to the shell whose repository serves the machine we see before us. A machine created for your predecessor that only uses biological signatures of dynastic blood. The spirits should recognize the ship's mistress and submit to her will. Should. Okay, it doesn't sound comfortable. The machine in front of you is lit with dozens of vid screens and hundreds of lumens. Blinking lights and endless rush of symbols and digits on the green background make your eyes water. And a vague sense of alarm shimmers in the depths of your mind. The typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the Omnissiah's creation. Among the numerous controls, you see the mouth of a cyber gargoyle, the same as at the gate at the warrant chamber. Servants of the machine god, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense. Instrumentation for the liturgy of the machine spirits. Propitiation? Senior technomats, recite the prayer to generate the current data report. Operations will be marked with a campanological protocol. Omnissiah, rejoice. I must inform you that for the purposes of safety, complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating the datasmith's blessing are required. If it is not done, then at launch, the volume of aggregated calculation errors could result in the destruction of the data crypts. But as we do not have 100 hours at our disposal, we must omit this procedure. Pascal looks down at the data slate in his hands. A minor deviation from the operational ritual for the sake of appeasing the spirit. What must I do? Place your hand inside the throat of the cogitator guardian, the cyber gargoyle which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypts. Oops, I didn't mean to click that then. The laws of the Omnissiah know no exceptions. And so, in this ritual, I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit in whose abode you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain, and we may receive his blessing. Okay, place my hand in. The metal jaws clamp down on my hand. Ouch! Breaking your delicate corporeal sheath and releasing warm red liquid. Connecting 00001. Yeah, all that. By my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol for warp engine. Is that the right thing? Okay. Servants of the Omnissiah, make now of the offering of cleansed data crypts to the machine spirit, so that it may be filled with their true and calibrated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our souls. In meekly solemnity, the acolytes offer up cleansed data crypts to the warp engine, one after another, repeating prayers of exaltation. After anointing the contracts with sacred unguents, Pascal inserts one of them in the cogitator slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy senses, foul-smelling clouds of smoke, and from the loss of blood for the cyber gargoyle continues to drink from you. Lovely. Let the mechanism awaken in renewed purity. Pascal enters a sequence of commands and raises his head, watching the vid screens. Suddenly, he stops dead. No! His fingers fly over command runes, entering command after command. His mechondrites, clicking their pincers, pull at one lever after another. The vid screens fill with strings of symbols, completely incomprehensible to you, but clearly conveying something to the Magos. Say nothing, I don't want to disturb him. After a few seconds, one of the data crypts mounted at the cogitator begins to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The next bursts into flame and gives off foul-smelling smoke. Around you, the Omnissiah's servants break off from their prayers, and something bursts into frantic pleading. Pascal mournfully grates. The mass of errors in the warp sextant's calculations is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with motive force. We are trapped. A moment later, the Magos continues uncertainly. Perhaps an alternative reason protocol, or an emergency launch of the auxiliary coils. The tech priest bends over the cogitator, but something in his pose reveals his desperation. While the other vid screens are filled with more strings and symbols, the monitor in front of you blinks and its static images changes. Pascal is too engrossed in the ritual to notice. Read the information. Okay. Machine spirit, will you hear me? The cogitator's servant creaks quietly in his joints. A sound is drowned out by the Binharic hymns. Ping, response, injury, rescue, clearly. Useless piece of scrap, rid us of this your malady and submit to my will. Your ladyship, addressing the machine spirit in such a brusque manner is categorically unacceptable, even in a critical situation such as now. Pascal's next vocalization goes unsympathized as he sees the vid screens begin to stabilize one after the other. The strings frenetically galloping across the green background are replaced with stable images or regularly updating status reports. Only one monitor remains inexplicably red. Tech Priest Vox crackles in shock, but his report is clipped and clinical as ever. Registering warp sextant activated. Registering data stream stabilizing. Registering 0 data errors found. Reporting warp engine is ready for translation. I am also reporting evidence indicating a Category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function and defiance of deactivation. Lord Captain, Ravel here. Oh, yeah, I've got to do this in a proper voice, don't I? Lord Captain, Ravel here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I've received confirmation from the engineering halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and we're raring to go. And we're ready for translation to the warp. Your ladyship? For Lord Captain speaking, I give the order to commence translation. Waiting for you to send the Captain's throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us. Basically, I kicked it. Oh. And we nuked the planet. Could have tried to save some people, but it was too late. I saved a few hundred people of millions on that planet, so yeah. Rather than letting them get dragged into warp and torment. I imagine Winterscale is not going to be happy with me. That crackling you hear is the game, by the way. It's a weird sound effect. I don't know if it's an error in the game or an actual sound effect, but there's definitely crackling coming through.
Von Valancius flagship left the doomed star system. As the voidship made its way deeper into the Koronus Expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects and mourned the past, the people mustered their strength and turned their eyes toward the future.
Okay. And I think we have now finished the prologue. Which means we will be at Footfall. So we're basically where the alpha started, guys, now. I'm going to keep playing because we'll see what's changed. Obviously, I might not do everything I did in the alpha, but, it's a good place for us to start. And I know there is more as well added to it now, so we'll see where we go. Docksmaster, Lord Captain, allow me to report. Our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Orselio informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Verbund system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are awaiting your permission to begin the process. The Verbund system is home to Footfall, the only Imperial outpost with a functioning wharf in the Koronus Expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and allow the servants of the Omnissiah to heal the voidship's wounds and dock. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which your astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate. Dragonus, Janus, and Kiva Gamma. Only Master Zachary Wise has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Imperium. Oh no, sorry. Master Zachary Weiss has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Imperium. The Liege of Footfall humbly requests an audience with the rogue traitor of the von Valancius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, apparently, the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible. Footfall, a place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hymonius Dolorso will most likely be expecting a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, Jet. I will be leaving your voidship when we arrive on Footfall, Jet. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. But before I leave you, Jet, he produces a small device wrapped in velvet. I was supposed to deliver this to Lady Theodora, but considering the circumstances, I am giving it to you. It is an erudicator, a sacred machine that can translate languages of distant and lost worlds to Imperial Gothic. It is even capable of handling Xeno languages, up to a point. There may be flaws in translation, but overall the meaning should be clear. I hereby inform the rogue trader that, over the course of a comprehensive rite of system inspection, the unit discovered data within the captain's cogitator that is concealed from prying eyes by the means of the personal cipher and the Sacrament of Algorithmic Authorization, until Jet Valensis has been added to the access list by the assigned designator Keeper 2. The data can only be accessed from Captain's Cogitator under condition that the unit possesses a decryption key. Okay. Yeah, I'd give her leave. We'll get there. I've gone through a lot of that stuff before, so. Issues instructions. The massive ship appears to change with her every word. There we go. One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows of Lord Theodora's demise, and you inherited the title Liege. Liege Tokara will be informed. It is required so that we can use the dock. And besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there is still a matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with pomp and ceremony, or choose to visit incognito. Incognito. It will be done, Lord Captain. With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties. Okay. When in doubt, save. Yes. The game should have more save points. Oh, yes. I can update the ship now. That's going to be nice. Let's go and have a look at Drusus's blessing before I go to Footfall. Lord Captain, the vessel directly ahead is flagship Drusus Blessing with a small escort. They request a direct Vox channel with hololift protection. I'll give you access. Captain Commander Sunzers, Thorfast. Greetings, Lord Captain. I am honoured to speak with the rogue trader of the Von Valencius dynasty. May your name be known throughout the ages. Commander Captain Servus Thorfast, squadron leader of the Imperial Naval. How can I be of service? What is your squadron doing here? We are on a roadstead, awaiting the arrival of supplies from the Chartists. You see, this here void ship is the official treasury vessel of the Imperial Navy in this part of Imperium Treasury. It is our duty to establish trade contracts with those who provide corporeal supplies to the Navy, and those interested in very specific commodities. I believe the rogue trader may be interested in such lots. Would you like to know the details? Yeah, I'd like to take a look. So how this works, guys, is I've got a reputation. I increase my reputation, so by selling stuff to them, and I've got a profit factor which I can spend to buy things. You can see everything is ridiculously expensive. But yeah, that's how it works. So if I want to sell things, I can sell stuff to them for reputation. I think. And yeah, let's start chucking a load of junk in here, because we've got loads of stuff I don't actually want to be keeping. So all of this I can chuck in here and sell. Sorry, I should have really done this offline, but it gives you an idea of how this works, effectively. Entirely sure how this works, I'm going to be honest, but yeah. Because it used to be you just click it and it sells. And this is all the stuff I can buy. See, I would like to buy that, but I can't because I don't have enough reputation. How do I actually sell these things to them? Or can I simply not yet? See, that's full. It's over full. See, beforehand, I just clicked on it. Interesting. Trying to work this out, guys, but yeah. Oh, they just don't require any of my any of my stuff. Okay, that's simple. That makes more sense. They just don't care. Let's go look at this place. Should I just leave and not go to Footfall, guys? My tech priests might cry. So nothing here, but we gained some experience. And learned a bit about the world. Yeah, I don't think I can actually jump to warp yet. So yeah, to Footfall. To the dock. Now the thing to remember as well, guys, is... Ooh. I kind of have to take Cassia. Oh yeah, because we've lost Hendrix. Who's got some of my gear on him? Damn him. Not that I'll be getting him back, so. Can also, apparently in this playthrough, get the Space Marine, get the Space Wolf, which would be cool. Here we go, to Footfall! Liege representative, your ladyship, forgive me for not welcoming you with more appropriate obeisance. We were told you would prefer to arrive on Footfall incognito, and so we are trying to attract as little attention as possible. I am here on behalf of the Liege of Footfall, Lord Vladam Takara. The Liege awaits the chance to speak with you at his residence, but if you happen to have other business to attend, I can serve as your guide as well. This is so familiar. Behind the amber-coloured scattering words of welcome, far less appearing hues lurk. Someone's coming, and they're coming for us. Watch out, Lord Captain! Abelard sighs and casually places his hand on his weapon. Who's coming? Judging from the voices, there's a lot of them. Angry, they've got teeth, but they aren't sharp. Their strength is numbers. Pray, what are you talking about? What could you mean by such a cryptic pronoun? Oh dear. Ha, newcomers! Oh dear. Seriously, they've seen the ship I came in on.
Our Emperor, imbue us!
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Yeah, you can go right forwards. Cassia is going to use her lidless eye, basically. If she gets a chance, she may just die being that far forward, because you know.
Go hand in hand.
My competencies are not that.
Ah, I can't throw that far. Oh no, I just can't see that far.
The tread of his faithful. Running binaric override. I'll enshrine the memory of
I
this
like
project.
grenades. Pop up everybody else's. Oh, I can't see it now. Seriously, Abelard, you're good at dodging these people. Why are you suddenly not? Oh god, that's a lot of people.
At your beck and call. It will be done. At your beck and call.
Mercy for heretics.
Don't know what to do.
Oh, bugger! Okay, this might be harder than I expected it to be. I may have been a bit too cocky with my positioning. As said, Cassia is about to have fun.
I am a navigator. The navigator's might.
I think that did its job.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Faith without deed eradicated.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
2% chance is worth the risk. And I hit nothing.
I'll do it. This is... Doubt is for the weak. As
And
the Emperor
reload.
commands, I act.
There we go. Okay. Cassia, you did your job well. So she is probably going to go down now. She is very squishy, guys.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous
Yeah, you see, I
fury.
have other ways, though. Burn!
Each strike is a prayer. I'll do it.
Oops, I kind of shot too hard. Yeah. I over-penetrated. I did too much damage.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Fun thing about Pascal is he's actually quite good at just doing damage as well.
Let the cycle be discontinued.
Wait, I can do that every turn. Oh my god, I thought that was a once per combat thing.
At least.
Nice. Okay, she is better than she used to be. Emperor, protect me. They killed every time I warned them. And they go all. Dear Emperor, our Lord Saviour, how could this have ever happened? Fear not, young man, we took care of the attackers. Your ladyship, those guys were Anvers. They're a gang. Here, the worst, I'm telling you. They're scared of no one, not even the liege. Vladimir. I can't say his name properly. Go report to the liege. I'm sorry, your ladyship. I'll report to the liege. They killed her. They killed my lady. Oh, this is so terrible. Ooh, a knuckle duster. But no, I'm not keeping it. This can all go to cargo. Okay, and we have all leveled up again. Yay. We're getting close to being fully done. Ballistic skill, I really should start pushing that up. No, I want to up his ballistic skill as well this time. He's good enough at everything else. Toughness for him though. Oh, he gets 2 things. Ballistic skill. Her ballistic skill is surprisingly low considering her character, what she is. Ballistic skill and awareness. Commerce and willpower. Oh wow, yeah, I've got to do quite a few things to her. Target increases their resolve to the end of combat. That'll do. Break their ranks. Its ability to target allies adjacent to enemies until the beginning of the next turn. All targets made out to bonus. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Law Warp makes sense to her. Steel Resolve, there we go. I actually want to up her toughness a bit because I do use her forward quite a bit. There we go. Ooh. This is the thing. They really need a way of getting rid of all of these stuff. The quest items. Ah. Ooh. Okay, they are new. They weren't here last time. Opticon 22. A tall hunched tech priest stares at you unblinkingly. His gaunt face is a sickly grey hue. While his augments show signs of combat damage, they are plated in black chromium. Initiating identification protocol. This unit is defined as Lodge's Opticon 22, and this is a fully authorized representative structural part of the Cognizance Fleet and the Brotherhood of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strengthening of diplomatic routes, trade, donations. Initiating successful greeting procedure. Okay, requesting information exchange and required the obligation of logistic Ilfeta. What is Ilfeta? Under the contractual obligation in question 34.761 teracycles ago, the Explorator Cognizance Fleet received from representatives, authorized units of the Von Valencius dynasty, a volume of high-grade promethium equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Tatline void tankers on the planet. Received it? And then didn't pay? Compensate, remunerate, settle accounts. Should I go on? The stipulated payment reciprocal offering from the Cognizance Fleet can be made to the Von Valencius assets at the current size, after which the contractual obligation will be fulfilled, archived. What payment can I expect? Universal Mobile Orbital Deployment Extractium. It's extractors. Great creations of the Omnisire, his blessed benefactors, which has bestowed upon these complexes industrial might. Yeah, so yeah. I can confirm we will accept payment. The request is accepted. The sacred machines will be loaded into the hold of your vessel. I want to make a trade deal. Now, can we actually sell things? Yes. And this will increase our reputation with these guys, who I can buy stuff and things from. Stuff and things. Though I can't wear that. Oh. Fortress World Origin. Oh. Why didn't I have a Fortress World Origin, guys? That's insane. But they're what I want to be able to buy most, so yes. That seemed to do very little for my reputation. But being able to get more extractors is great, so I'm more than happy to throw stuff at these guys. There we go. It's a weird way of doing things, but it works. Oh wow, I just literally managed to blitz my relationship level up to max. Oh, not quite max, but massively up, which is good. Ooh. If only I had enough profit factor for it. I can't do much yet, but that's still good. I could get myself some multi-keys, though we might get some stuff on the way out. Anyway, that's how you kind of do trade, guys. You build up your reputation so you can buy things, and you use a profit factor, which recovers over time. As I expand and get more planets, my profit factor will increase. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to leave it for today, with our first footsteps on Footfall. Yeah, thank you for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this playthrough. Next time we will go around and try and do a lot of stuff on Footfall. There's quite a lot to do on Footfall, so we'll probably be here a while before we do start bouncing around space. But, well, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this playthrough. Please do like and subscribe if you are. Let me know what you want me to do, where you want me to go. And as always, an extra special thank you to my channel members and patrons. That's Monster Bound, Philip F., Nose, Andrew T, Rataru, Brandon, Space Ace 475, Coding Monster, Jason F, Egg, and Jared Horn. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Cheers all.